Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing my 2021 pop predictions. If I have negative predictions on someone or something, it doesn't mean that I hate them. Also, just because I have a prediction, it doesn't mean that I want it to happen. Anyways, with that being said, let's get started. Big Hit Entertainment will acquire another company such as Jellyfish Entertainment. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Big Hit is acquiring many companies and I do believe they will acquire one more next year. I am not sure if they will acquire Jellyfish because Jellyfish is a solid company, but they did acquire Pledis, so it could happen. There are good sides and bad sides if Big Hit acquires another company such as Jellyfish. A good side is that groups such as Very Very could gain more Korean exposure. However, Big Hit acquiring many companies could be bad for the industry as a whole because less groups and companies will gain exposure and Big Hit is closer to a monopoly. Red Velvet will disband or won't renew their contracts. I'm praying that this doesn't happen, but anyways, Red Velvet's contracts end in 2021 and honestly, I don't think the girls will renew them. Irene is 30. aespa debuted. There hasn't been any promotions, and there hasn't been any comebacks this year besides Irene and Seulgi's Sabunit. This is partly because of Wendy's injury, but many idols have become injured before but groups promoted without them. Of course I want all 5 girls to come back, but waiting wouldn't be great. There is a chance that the girls may renew their contracts, but I'm not sure how big that chance is. BLACKpink will go back into YG's dungeon. BLACKpink owned 2020, but I think YG will take that all away. YG's tactics is to have as few comebacks as possible in order to build up hype for the next comeback. They did not do that this year as BLACKpink had 2 pre-releases and their first full album. I do believe that YG will go back to their ways, but BLACKpink will have 1 or possibly 2 comebacks. Treasure has had their debut and 2 comebacks in the span of 4 months. However, YG allows Treasure to work on their own music. Yes, Jennie and Jisoo helped work on the album, but I don't think YG will let them do much for their next comebacks. Rosé will finally have a solo. I know that I said that BLACKpink will go in YG's dungeon, but they'll have a comeback and they won't be there forever. Rosé, however, will have her solo. YG has been pushing this to the side for a while, but I do believe that her solo will finally come in 2021. In BLACKpink's documentary, we heard Rosé sing What You Waiting For by Somi, who is under a sub-label of YG. I do believe that this is a sign that Rosé's solo will come next year. ITZY will start to be overworked. JYP is known for overworking Twice and Stray Kids, and I think that their sister group will join that lineup. ITZY is very popular and they are growing more every day. I do believe JYP will use that as a way to start overworking the girls. I don't think that they'll be overworked as much as Twice and Stray Kids because of Yuna's age, but I do think that they will begin to have 3 or 4 comebacks instead of 2 next year. 2021 will be a year for boy groups. 2020 was a year for girl groups in my opinion, as groups like BLACKpink, G-Friend, IZ*ONE, and Wiki Miki owned it, but with boy groups such as Stray Kids and The Boys gaining more popularity in Korea, I think that next year will be a year for boy groups. If Mnet gets enough groups, Kingdom will be airing next year, so more boy groups will be able to rise. Dreamcatcher will get their first win. I'm literally begging for this. Every comeback, Dreamcatcher gets closer to getting their first win. Deja Vu, Scream, and Boca deserve wins, but I think that they will be able to get it next year. Dreamcatcher is quickly rising in popularity, so I think that they have a chance as long as they come back at the right time. A popular idol will leave their group and or company. This one is kind of broad. I am not saying that it will be a big 3 group member, but there's always a chance. I am not sure about why they would leave the group. It could be a scandal or the idol just doesn't want to be in the group or company anymore. I'm not really sure about this one. I just think that an idol will leave their group or company. 2021 will be a year of R&B. K-pop usually follows trends that are going on in the Western market. This year was retro and disco or 80s pop, and next will be R&B. I think that this will be a popular trend in Korea as Korea tends to like calmer songs. I can kind of already see the trend starting. I'll use BTS for example. They went from Dynamite, which is a song inspired by disco, to Life Goes On. Life Goes On isn't R&B, but it's getting closer to it. I'm actually really happy with this one because R&B is my favorite music genre along with K-pop. It's a win for me. Now I will be sharing some predictions that I have but I didn't have paragraphs for. A BTS member will have a solo or mixtape. A rookie group will have a hit song like Momoland's Boom Boom. An unexpected group will rise in popularity. Luna will grow more in Korea. aespa's comeback won't do as well because of the eyes. ITZY will have a song bigger than Wannabe. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment predictions that you have or your opinions on my predictions and subscribe. Remember to stream 19. Bye.